communications, digital innovation, and connectivity. As we transition into a hyper-connected era, the impact of 5G technology extends beyond faster internet speeds. It is a catalyst for industrial, social, and economic transformation and growth. The World Economic Forum estimates that 5G could add up to $13.2 trillion to the global economy by 2030, unlocking immense opportunities in sectors such as healthcare, agriculture, education, transportation, industry, and smart cities. This is a defining moment for Pakistan as we embrace digital connectivity as a core driver of national development. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of time because when we launched Vision 2025 in 2013-14, we were hoping that by 2025, which is today, we would be the top 25 economies of the world and we would be leveraging digital revolution as a transformative platform for our development. And it was with this intent we launched several initiatives, Pakistan Digital National Policy. We introduced 3G and 4G at that time. We also set up National Center for Artificial Intelligence, National Center for Cyber Security, National Center for Automation and Robotics, National Center for Big Data Cloud Computing, National Center for Applied Mathematics, National Center for GIS and Space Technology. Now, these were all platforms which were set up in 2017-18 to prepare Pakistan for the Industrial Revolution 4.0 and 5.0. But unfortunately, the disruption that happened in 2018 that made a U-turn, that initiative and momentum was lost. In 2017, PricewaterhouseCoopers validated our journey by saying that if Pakistan continues on this trajectory, by 2030 it will be in the top 20 economies of the world, which was actually, as I said, validation of our goal of being in top 25 by 2025. But unlike Malaysia, which has been very successful, and all other countries that have successfully developed, the political shocks in our country have not allowed us to fully harness our true potential and our true capabilities. I think now it's about time that we must learn this lesson of history, that every nation that has developed successfully in past 50 years has developed an ecosystem based on 4 pillars. First pillar is peace and harmony. Without peace and harmony, there can be no development. Second pillar that each successful country has built is that of political stability. And associated to political stability is the third pillar, where you have to ensure continuity of policy for at least a decade, because policies do not give results before a decade. So in each of these countries, I can count and I can share with you how these countries have very much guarded their stability and continuity of policies up to decade or more that has helped them. And finally, a commitment to reform, because if you will not have reform as part of your development ideology, the world is changing so fast, you run the risk of being left out or becoming redundant. So now that we lost that opportunity of Vision 2025 with that disruption, this time around when we came back, we have again charted out a plan for Pakistan, a path for Pakistan, which is not too ambitious given what are our resources and what are our capabilities. We hope to become a $1 trillion economy by 2035. This is doable, achievable, if we can only allow stability and continuity of policies. I think the youth of Pakistan is quite capable of giving us the momentum and the growth that will enable us to achieve this goal. To achieve these goals, we have created a 5 E's framework, which revolves around export-led growth, e-Pakistan, environment and climate change, energy and infrastructure, and equity and empowerment. And the second pillar of this 5E framework is e-Pakistan, which envisages that we must build a strong digital infrastructure in the country so that this technology is not only available, but is also accessible. In human history, we have seen that these new revolutions that have come with technologies have also created big difference between rich and the poor. During agriculture revolution age, the difference between the richest and the poorest country was 1:5. During industrial revolution, it increased to 1:200. And now it is said that the digital revolution and the new knowledge revolution will make it maybe 1:1000 or whatever. And this is not going to happen globally. But if not guarded, it will also create great divide within the societies and the countries. So big challenge for any government now is that how do we make internet as a basic necessity like water and electricity for the people and for the economy. Because if this is not available to all, we will have haves and have-nots in this digital revolution age. So we are committed as a government that we must improve the access to this technology so that all can benefit. 5G is not just an upgrade. It is a technological revolution. It has the potential to support over 1 million devices per square kilometer and offers 100 times faster speeds than 4G, making it the backbone for the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, and the next generation. Population where 60% are under the age of 30 is uniquely positioned to harness the benefits of 5G. This demographic dividend provides an opportunity to create a new wave of digital entrepreneurs and tech-driven solutions that can uplift our economy. Consider the impact on agriculture, a sector that employs over 40% of Pakistan's workforce. Through 5G-enabled smart farming, we can introduce real-time monitoring of soil conditions, automated irrigation, and drone-assisted crop management, leading to 30 to 50% improved yield efficiency, according to McKinsey research. In the healthcare sector, 5G-powered telemedicine and the remote robotic surgeries can bridge the gap between urban hospitals and underserved rural populations where over 60% of Pakistanis reside. To support this transformation, Pakistan has launched the Uran Pakistan initiative, and under it, Universal Rural and Remote Access program aiming to connect all population to digital technology. This initiative is part of our broader strategy to ensure that digital inclusion reaches every corner of the country. The integration of 5G with Uran Pakistan will enable remote learning, financial inclusion, and e-commerce expansion, ensuring that no region and no individual is left behind. Efficient spectrum management is a prerequisite for 5G success. Globally, telecom operators require mid-band spectrum and high-band wave spectrum to unlock full 5G capabilities. Countries like South Korea, Malaysia, and China have optimized their 5G spectrum allocation, leading to a 50 to 70% faster rollout compared to other markets. Pakistan has already raised over rupees 85 billion through its 3G and 4G spectrum auctions, which helped expand mobile broadband penetration from 3% in 2014 to over 55% in 2024. Now, as we prepare for the 5G spectrum auction expected to take place later this year, our goal is to create a competitive and transparent service quality. By adopting global best practices, ensuring spectrum sharing mechanisms, and incentivizing private sector participation, Pakistan can accelerate its transition to 5G while ensuring affordability and accessibility for consumers. And I would like to specially thank Government of Malaysia and the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Mr. Anwar Ibrahim, who is a great friend of Pakistan, for extending this cooperation, and also MCMC for providing this facility of sharing their experience at their own cost. This is the true spirit of brotherhood and friendship. The deployment of 5G and future connectivity technologies must be supported by an agile and forward-looking regulatory framework. Countries that have led in 5G adoption have introduced simplified licensing models and public-private partnership to encourage infrastructure investments. In Pakistan, we recognize the need to modernize our regulatory approach to facilitate faster network expansion while addressing concerns related to data security, privacy, and fair competition. The Pakistan Digital Regulatory Framework is currently being developed to provide clear guidelines for spectrum usage, cross-border data flows, and emerging technologies like AI-powered networks and blockchain-driven telecom security. We are also working on new digital infrastructure investment policies that will attract foreign direct investment and foster greater collaboration between government, industry, and academia to build a resilient digital ecosystem. Pakistan has much to learn from Malaysia's experience with Digital National Berhad, the state entity that spearheaded the country's single wholesale 5G network model. By ensuring infrastructure sharing among telecom operators, Malaysia has achieved 80% 5G population coverage in just 3 years, a feat that offers valuable insights for Pakistan's 5G rollout. The future of connectivity lies not only in the successful deployment of 5G, but also in our ability to leverage its potential for economic and social transformation. This is not just a technological shift, it is an opportunity to reshape Pakistan's future. Through initiatives such as e-Pakistan, part of our national digital strategy, we are working to digitize governance, expand e-services, and create a smart Pakistan where technology becomes the foundation of public service delivery and economic growth. I urge all stakeholders, government representatives, regulators, industry leaders, and academia to work together in building a robust digital infrastructure, adopting best global practices, and ensuring that 5G benefits all segments of society. I extend my gratitude to PTA and MCMC for organizing this vital platform and for their continued partnership. Let us make today's discussions and the training of next 3 days a stepping stone towards a more connected, innovative, and digitally empowered Pakistan. Long live Pakistan, Malaysia, friendship. Pakistan, Zindabad.
वफाकी वज़ीर मनसूबाबंदी और तरक्की अहसन इकबाल इस्लामाबाद में तकरीब से खिताब कर रहे थे। उनका यह कहना था कि मलेशिया और पाकिस्तान के इदारे PTA के